Hi, I'm Kellee Ybarra, and I'm here with the owner of Sound Company, Bob Kolke, and today we're going to learn about and hear about his Indiegogo campaign and find out what are some things that you can do and he would like as well. So, Bob, can you tell us where is your store located? Where are we today?
We're down by the San Diego Sports Arena, about 1,000 feet west towards the ocean. We're in a shopping center here. We've been here for about 13 years.
All right, so why don't we go ahead and take a look inside? So now that we're inside of the store, before we find out why you're going to be doing this Indiegogo campaign and what it's all about, let's learn a little bit more about what is Sound Company and when it got started.
Okay. Well, approximately 1970 is when we first started. The reason for being in business, going to some of the hi-fi stores, you didn't get an experience that you really enjoyed. It was more like, especially now they have the big box stores. So we wanted to offer something where you can go get a lot of help, hear some of the best stuff around that you could afford, and be able to offer something that you couldn't get at these big chain stores. And I think we've done the best job in San Diego of that.
So you've been in business for over 40 years now.
Yeah, 44.
Wow, that's great. So why don't we take a look around and maybe see some of the products that you have to offer and then learn more about your campaign.
Okay.
So here we are in one of the sound rooms, and let's find out about this pretty cool looking system here. I hear that this is actually what George Lucas uses for his films. Is that true?
Yes, he does. In his system, this is what he uses. 5 of these. This is the left, right, center, and 2 rear speakers. It's exactly what the movie. And the guy used to actually, we're fortunate enough, a gentleman called Tom Holman used to come here and do sales training for us many years ago before George stole him away from us. And his name happens to be, if you look at a movie theater, Tom Holman Experiment. So if you now know what that THX stands for. And this is what the movie is made for. We wanted to sound the way he made it. We assume he knows more than us. We want to hear it just play back that exact same way.
So you have some pretty just top of the line, really great systems, and then do you have also some systems that maybe aren't quite, I'm assuming this is a pretty nice one, maybe some ones that sound probably just as good or close to it, but maybe are in a price range that are a little more appealing to more people.
Yeah, so that was a challenge over the years, the 40 years of being in business, plus we're now able to offer literally stuff for 1/10 the price that most people go, wow, it's extremely similar. Well, if they both sound like Frank Sinatra, for example, they definitely have to sound similar. And every speaker we have, including ones in the wall, in the ceiling, our least expensive ones, have the same basic sound. So yes, when someone cannot afford these, you're going to end up with sensational sound, or we're not going to sell it.
All right, so let's take a look at some other systems.
We wanted to put together the best under $2,000 home theater system, a 5.1 system, 5 speakers plus a 1 subwoofer. This is so much better than anything we've ever came up with before. It's fantastic. It'll rival most systems that are $10,000 easily. And you've got to hear this one to believe it. The only thing is, it's not $2,000. All the speakers are $1,340. And it's better than any movie theater I've ever been in.
So here we are at another system, and we were walking by and saw this. And Bob, can you tell us what does this do?
Well, nowadays a lot of people want more than just a CD. They like to have sound throughout the entire house. They have a large collection of CDs recorded from either iTunes onto a computer or downloaded, or they record their own CDs onto the computer. This here is a wireless. Our computer is in the office. We're wirelessly transmitting through an outboard digital to analog converter. It now takes the computer right through into our electronics, and now we get state-of-the-art sound. But we get tens of thousands of songs transmitted. And you can, with your iTunes, on your either your iPad, iPhone, Android, you can actually control it and listen to things all around the house.
Wow, now that sounds like something I would like. Unfortunately, I don't know if I could figure out how to set that up in my house. Do you have an installation crew, or how does that work?
Good
do I
question.
have to figure it out?
No, good question.
Okay,
Our
good.
guys are some of the best. We try to help you because we need to know size of the room, what you actually want to hear, where it has to be played. And so asking a whole bunch of questions, we'll make an appointment, and then we'll come up with a system in my budget, your budget, that will give you exactly not only the best sound, but ease of use, and we show you how to do it. Our installers, if you can do it, we'll show you how to do it. If you can't do it, we'll give you a bid for our installers doing it.
So you just will come out to the house and look at somebody's house and tell them what you can do and what they need and what would be the best fit for their situation?
Correct. We can give them an idea of what is possible. Sometimes they don't even know if that's what they wanted because they didn't know it. After explaining it to them, they can say, yeah, it's still not for me, or yes, oh, I love that. And we'll be glad to help anybody with that.
Great. All right, so now that we've learned about some of the great products that you have here in your store and a little bit of the history behind it, we are here also because you've got this Indiegogo campaign happening, and so we need to find out what it takes to really keep this business running and what you need and how people in Southern California can come and support you and help you.
Yes, well, we've been doing what we feel is a pretty good job over the years, but with the economy and this great downturn, it's made things a much of a bigger challenge for us. Without having enough funds to be able to get enough demonstration units, enough backup stock, it makes a challenge to try and survive here. So we want to do this for another umpteen years. It's wonderful to have young people, old people, women, men, everybody come to our door and be totally shocked at what they can afford to get and had no clue that they can get this kind of quality. It makes us feel good. Even after 40 years, you'll love coming to work and being able to help people. But we need some help, unfortunately, right now to keep us being able to, when the customer comes through the door, be able to show them some of our latest state-of-the-art stuff our manufacturers have, and be able to hand it to a guy when he wants to purchase it. So that's what we're looking for to do.
Okay, so you mentioned that when the economy kind of started taking a turn, that's when things got difficult, and now the economy is starting to come back, and we've got this campaign starting, and I imagine you have a strategy of how you're going to build it back up now.
Yes, we do, and we've been in business long enough. We know with our manufacturers, which are some of the best in the world, these guys make some of the best products. A lot of this new stuff is out there, and we're not able to afford to put it in. Customers would love to have it. Having a certain amount of inventory for backup stock and be able to display some of these others, we could expand our business to where like it used to be, a decade ago. And we're very, very, very conservative. We're going to use every cent to be able to have products that customers can come in, get a great experience, and continue this tradition of our store.
And I imagine you also have maybe some ideas for even marketing on the internet to try to, really get the word out there as well for people to find out about your business.
Yes, we've been doing a lot of research. Everybody tells you how to do it, and now we found a company that for a reasonable amount of money, very modest amount of money, says they can get us to be able to find us on the internet, customers, by just putting in certain keywords, and it's half the price of Google and everybody else.
Great. So you've got support already coming, and now we just need some more support from you to help make this happen. All right, well, thank you so much for your time today, Bob. And in closing, are there any kind of final words that you'd like to say?
Well, yes, I just want to thank everybody for watching this, and hopefully it doesn't matter if it's $1, $50, $5, we appreciate anything that you can do for us. And if you happen to be in the town next to us, come on down. We'd like to talk to you and show you our store. I think you'll be very impressed. The very, very, very nice thing is very few little mom and pop stores around like this anymore, and we want to keep that tradition.
Great. Thank you. Come support Sound Company. Make a pledge today. Appreciate it.
Thank you again.